Fuck is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are gonna try not to be too loud. I'm walking through the fucking woods, dude. I need this shit. I need this shit bad. It's been a fucking morning. I don't even know why. I was kind of mad at myself this morning because I should have went to the gym yesterday, and I should have. I should have. Is this the right way? I don't know. I should have. I should have paid them yesterday because all I have is cash. Because I don't trust the bank, dude. You shouldn't trust the fucking bank either, especially mine, dude. The bank is unreliable, dude. My money will be in there one day, and then it'll just disappear. They'll be like, "Yeah, the system's having problems." What? What? I just had my money this morning, and now I don't have it. What are you talking about? That's my money. You can't just fuck with my money like that. And so I take it all out now because I don't trust those motherfuckers. But taking it all out, I have to be more mindful and responsible of when my payments are coming out of there. So sometimes I don't leave enough money in there. Shit bounces. Luckily, like payments like the gym, you don't really got to worry about it. You just got to go in and pay them. But like if you miss like a credit card payment or something, they'll fuck you. They'll fuck you bad. I don't. I hate it, dude. I hate dealing. I just hate dealing with money and all this shit. I was kind of set up for failure, to be honest. Like that's what I was talking about with Chance and the one I did by myself yesterday. It's like my parents aren't too great with money, and when I talk about shit like that, I'm not dogging on my parents. I love them to death. We all got our problems. We're fucking. I love everybody, dude. On the level of like, on the level of the soul, I love everybody, and everybody is like my family to me. But on the level of human, like physical, the physical plane, we have fucking shit tons of issues. Nobody wants to deal with them. That's why I don't talk to most people, to be honest. I just sit here and ruminate on my own thoughts and talk to Chance every once in a while. I just don't like talking to people because it's never gone well for me. People don't know what they want, to be honest. Whether that comes to love or where they want to see themselves in the future or any of that type of shit, people are lost. Our whole generation in society is lost. And I don't want to associate myself with people like that because I was lost enough myself as a kid, dude. I was trying to figure it out for so long and I couldn't. Well, I am. I shouldn't say I couldn't, but as a kid, I couldn't. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Should I hold it up here? God damn, that kind of sucks, but I'll hold it up here. We'll make it look better. We don't want that downward angle. But yeah, so I fucking couldn't go to the gym. I woke up at like 4 something today, dude. My brain does not sleep. I've been saying this. I can't sleep properly. I don't know what the fuck to do. I just fucking go to bed. Whenever I wake up, I get up. That's it. That's it. Because what am I supposed to do? I try to lay back down and sleep, but it never works. I can't just go back to sleep like the rest of motherfuckers. My brain doesn't shut off, dude. I've said that. So once my brain's up, I'm up. And there's nothing I can really say about it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm not too loud. Hopefully I sound proper. I just realized they added a pause button to this thing. That's pretty badass. There was no pause button here. The iPhone just updated last night. I updated mine last night. It's got a bunch of new features I don't know how to use. I didn't know how to use this thing to begin with, so now that they've added a bunch of new features that I'm probably never going to figure out, I don't know what to do, dude. I don't trust this phone either. I don't know. My whole childhood and like adulthood, as of right now, it's been hard to trust people, and I'm getting better at it. And I trust certain people. What I do is I usually watch people over like a period of like 2-3 weeks because in 2-3 weeks you can see usually how people act, watch their habits take out, or watch their habits work themselves out. Like, what do they do every day? What are their daily habits? What are their weekly habits? What are all, you know what I'm saying? And then you can see what they're saying. That's what I like to figure out. Like, I like to see what people are saying, and then what they're actually doing, because most motherfuckers are saying a lot of nonsense. That's why I don't fuck with most people, because everybody's so busy trying to look good. They're trying to look good for everybody else rather than actually being good and doing good. Elon said that on a video I'd watched. It's like, it's disgusting. Why would you pretend to be good? Or on social media, bruh, we're all pretending to be happy. That's why I don't even use social media anymore. I'm addicted to fucking Snapchat and Twitter. But besides that, I don't use shit because I don't care. People post shit on Facebook and Instagram and all this shit as if their life is fucking the best life to be living on the planet. My hands are getting cold already. But in the reality, alright, I accidentally fucked it up. We're just gonna deal with a cold hand, I suppose, because this thing's gonna piss me off if I fuck with it. I think I'm gonna drink today, dude. I don't care. It's been 3 days. I know I shouldn't, but I don't know what else to do, man. Like yesterday, I spent all day sitting inside, watching TV and sitting on my phone. I have no idea how our generation does that bullshit. I hate it. I hate it so much. And I think that's what I was telling Chance yesterday. I think I start to get motion sick because I'm sitting on my ass all day. And our generation takes it a step further by calling it fucking bed rotting. What are you talking about? You're gonna bed rot? You're disgusting to me. That's disgusting. You're gonna lay in bed all day and accomplish absolutely nothing. Just let your body waste away, become just this pudge of grossness. That's what I mentally, physically, and spiritually, you're becoming a pudge of grossness. And I don't fuck with people like that. How do I hold this thing? I need like a selfie stick or something. This might work. Alright, we're done fucking with it. I'm gonna get pissed off. I fucked it up again. That means I have to put these 3 videos together. Man, I went to the Y. I fucking hit the sauna, hit a good workout. Because the Y I thought was like a $5 day pass. Turns out they changed it from $5 to $10. I was sitting there thinking on the drive over there, I'm like, there's no way that the Y will fucking make me pay extra or pay more money, right? Because of inflation and all this shit. I thought that because they have so many fucking places everywhere. They have one in Forest City. Who the fuck? Who the fuck in Forest City is going to fucking the YMCA? I don't know. I don't know anybody. Not me. But so I went there. I hit a good workout. Took a shower, obviously, at my dad's house. And now we're doing this thing. I just been ugh. Just yesterday kind of fucked me up, you know what I'm saying? I cannot sit there and do absolutely nothing like everybody else does. It's disgusting to me. And you want to know what bothers me the most about my generation? We pretend. And it's not just my generation, obviously. A lot of people do it. We pretend to do more than we're actually doing. Like, we pretend that because I go to work and some people even take the extra step to work out. Wow, look at you go. And I'm not making fun of people for working out. Obviously, you should. I do it myself. But don't fucking sit here and tell. I'm sorry if this is a rant video. I don't know if it's a rant video or not. But don't sit here and tell my ass that because you went to the gym and you went to work today, you get to BedRot for fucking 12 hours, dude. My generation, like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? That's why I talk about my parents. Because I was set up basically for ultimate failure. My parents didn't set anything up for me, really. Like, they're not, and it's not really entirely their fault. I'm not sitting here blaming my parents, obviously, because if I didn't have the internet and I grew up in their time, I'd probably be a heroin junkie or something. I'd probably be dead. I don't know what would happen. The only reason I'm not dead is because the internet saved me and mushrooms saved me. But even if I grabbed mushrooms without the internet, who the fuck knows where I'd be right now? I don't know. And that's why I just fucking, I can't blame them. I can't blame my parents as if everything's their fault. It's not. It's not their fault at all. They did their best. It's just, I don't know how to help them. And I don't want to sit them down like children. I'm not supposed to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's not my job. And so I just let them be. That's probably why I drink, because I fucking bite my tongue a lot of the time. I don't want to say things that I'm gonna regret and make people feel bad, even though people need to hear it sometimes. And I'm starting to consider like saying fuck it and just being a dick. And I'm not gonna be a dick, obviously. I'm not trying to be a dick, but like I think what's been going on. Oh, that's where the camera is. I'm gonna hold it like this for a second because my hand's cold. What if I can? There we go. That'll work. But I don't even know what I'm talking about, dude. I don't know. I fucking I kind of want to find a spot to sit because I don't like fucking holding this thing, to be honest. It's kind of stupid. I think there's a bench coming up, actually. I'll fucking sit at the bench and see what we got, man. But that's what the fuck's been going on in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over people, over everybody. And I still love them. I still love everyone. But I just can't be around people like that don't want to work on themselves. Or they go a step further and they're like, a lot of people go a step further where they think that they're working harder than they are, which they're not. That's my entire reason for doing this shit, is to prove to people that there's another path. You don't have to sit there and be gross and lazy all the time and fucking be broke and be stupid. You can fucking work on yourself and you can become a better person if you genuinely want to be, but you don't just get that choice. You have to put in so much work and effort to get to this spot. And most people don't want to do that, or they make excuses for themselves and they think that they're doing more than they are. And Caleb Hammer talks about this a lot because with like finances and shit, a lot of people will like act as if they're doing something. You know what I'm saying? They're like, well, I'm paying this one off, so I'm good. No, you're not. That's not how it works. You still have to fucking put in the work, put in the effort to fucking succeed. I might just fucking unclip. Nah, we'll clip the other ones in here. I was gonna say maybe I just won't even fucking put them on, dude. I just, oh man, I prefer to be isolated and do my own thing. Cause I've been praying to God. I've been fucking freaking out, dude. I just can't sit like this forever. I don't know about anybody else, and I'm not gonna tell everybody else what they gotta do, but I can't do this fucking shit forever, dude. I can't sit and pretend that everything's gonna be okay and everything's just fine if I don't put in the work and the effort to fucking actually do it. Hold on. Trying to use this tree as a tripod. Hap. Alright. I'm sorry, tree. There. That's a lot better. I can keep my hands in my pockets. I probably look weird. I don't really care though. Yeah, that's what's been on my mind lately, is just I want to help people so fucking bad. That's all I want, dude. I want people to get where I got. I haven't always been here. That's why I make it a point to say I was a piece of shit. I was a fucking asshole. I was a drug addict. I was all kinds of fucked up shit. Because it's possible to get to a spot where you're not those things anymore. But you have to put in so much work and so much effort. And what Caleb Hammer also says is like, when people, like with finances and specifically, but it works with like things in life too, is that people fucking sit here, they say they want to do something, but then you go and do something completely opposite. Like a lot of people will be like, yeah, I want to fucking pay off my debt and I want to start an emergency fund and I want all this shit to go down. And then they'll go fucking spend all their money and be stupid. That's what I've been trying to avoid doing, is spend all my money and be dumb. Because It doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore. It never worked, to be honest, but it works when you're young and have no responsibility. You don't have to do much. But when you're older and you have responsibility, you have bills to pay for, shit you have to do, it doesn't work like that anymore. I might go deeper into the woods, to be honest. Ooh. Let's see what we can find back here. No. No. We'll just fucking stay right here. We found this spot. We might as well keep it. If I can restabilize it, bet. I don't know, man. I come out to nature when I want to fucking be alone. Just be with my thoughts. I think a lot of people are scared of it. They're scared to be by themselves and scared with themselves. And I used to be. I still am to some extent, I suppose, because alcohol and all these other things are just to escape. That's all it is. That's all these distractions are, is just to escape yourself so you don't have to feel the way you felt. Or you don't have to look at your thoughts as if you're the problem, which most of us are the fucking problem. I'll fucking sit here and fully accept and fully admit that I'm a problem sometimes, okay? But not a lot of people want to do that, because that means that your brain starts to fuck with you and you start to look at yourself as a piece of shit. And you're like, nah, I'm a piece of shit. And then you get all depressed and stupid. I get it. I'm not like heartless to like all the things that we go through mentally, physically, and spiritually. We have a lot of issues as humans, but you can't just sit and bitch and moan about it all the time. Where is that going to get you? Is that going to fucking get you to where you want to be in life? Are you going to? And people spend their time just hoping that they're going to get to the spot doing stupid shit. No. The majority of people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, all these people that you admire, or at least I admire them for their ability to build companies and be disciplined and get shit done. These people didn't just sit around on their ass doing nothing. Nothing. They didn't. Bedrotting didn't fucking exist, dude. That you think Elon Musk bedrots? No, fuck no, he doesn't. So, and you want to be rich or successful or whatever the fuck you want to be. And if you're sitting here fucking laying in bed most of your fucking day, the thing with me is I don't fuck with excuses or bullshit. That's my problem. That's why I don't talk to most people, because most people don't want to hear what I have to fucking say. I make a lot of excuses myself, and I could be a piece of shit myself, where I'm lazy or drinking too much or being stupid. And if people tell me, it's going to sink into my brain and it's going to sit there. And I'll fucking keep thinking about it and keep thinking about it. That's the main reason I've slowed down so much on alcohol, is because Chance made the point that so many times I would go and take my supplements and I would fucking work out. I'd do all these things to stay healthy. And then I'd slam like 2 bottles of fucking Jack Daniels in one night and completely disregard everything that I just did. I'm like, well, I fucking worked out so I could stand and drink this bottle. And it's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And all of us do that. We all do stupid shit like that. That's why it's so important for people to illuminate your downfalls, like I said in the other one, because who the fuck's. You think our own brain's going to tell us we have an alcohol problem, or we have a drug problem, or we're doing this wrong or doing that wrong? No, we want to feel like a good person. We want to feel like we're moral and just. So our brain protects us from all that shit. And it's like, nah, I didn't do anything wrong. And a lot of people live that way. I'm just standing like in a weird ass spot, dude. It's kind of funny. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I started this podcast to talk about. I had no topic. I just figured I'd fucking see what happens. It's the only thing, man. I love this podcast and I want it to succeed. But the only thing I can do is keep posting, keep doing it, keep working on myself. I was fucking close to crashing out this morning just because listening to my dad's money problems and just knowing all the things I know kind of fucks with me sometimes. Intelligence is amazing, but it can also be a curse, because then you're more likely to get into those depressive states because you know what the fuck's going on. You're like, oh man, That's why they say ignorance is bliss. But the problem is, with ignorance, you can't fucking change anything. You can't make any progress. You can't fucking fix things because you don't know anything. You don't know what the problem is to begin with. So how the hell are you gonna fix it? Hold on, I'm gonna try to set up another area over here. Just give me some time. We can keep talking though. But that's my point. Is that most people don't know what the fuck they want. Oh, that'll work like a damn charm. Ugh. 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 I'm gonna just post up over here. There. Beautiful. Now you and I are just sitting on a bench. This is actually a good spot for me to sit, man. Sunlight, fresh air, blue skies. It's not even like a stress that I get, dude. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what to call it. Just this dreadful feeling that it's like, fuck, how am I gonna do this? And in reality, I know I'm doing it already. I'm working out. I'm doing everything I fucking can. Like on Monday, my brother and I were talking about how him and I can keep doing these jobs together like we did picking up leaps. And so, because he was gonna hire another guy that lives in Garner, so he'd have to drive to Garner to pick this guy up for the jobs. Me and my brother came to an agreement that I can help him after work, and as long as he's okay with that, like I get off at 4 o'clock, or I'll get to his house about 4 o'clock. So as long as he'll start working before I get there, and then he'll let me help and pay me for it, I'm completely fine with that because that's kind of what we need. Everybody kind of needs a second job right now, unfortunately. Money's just tight. Unless you're making a lot of fucking money. But nobody's making a lot of motherfucking money in my age, unless you're getting it from your mommy and daddy. But I don't even have that luxury. That's why I want to make a lot of money, dude. It's not for fucking me anymore. It used to be, but I can't set my kids up like this to where they don't have anything. Like, I basically have to do all this shit myself. And I don't like asking my dad for help because I know he's struggling himself. He hasn't gotten to a point where he's comfortable. Neither has my mom. And so I have to do all this shit myself. I don't like asking for food. I don't like asking for money. I don't like asking for anything from them. Christmas, Thanksgiving, I don't care what the fucking holiday is. I don't ask anybody for a goddamn thing. Because I don't believe in that. I don't believe in fucking asking for help a lot of the time. Especially from people who are less fortunate than you. Or not necessarily less fortunate, but less far along, less, what's the word I'm looking for? They're less equipped to deal with these kinds of problems than you are. So why would you go to them for help? Like in my brain, the reason I don't ask like my parents or my grandparents or anybody for money is because they are further along than I am. My grandparents are 70. My dad's 50, probably 50 years old, close to it. My mom's 50 years old or close to it. That's half their life. My grandparents are over half their life. I just fucking started. Who am I to ask other people for help or for money or for whatever the fuck it may be? Who the fuck am I? I'm a little kid who's barely done anything. All I can do is grind it out, dude, just like they did. And I just have to find a better way to do it because they didn't, like I said, they didn't have the internet. They didn't have, to be able to gain the knowledge I've gained, you'd have to read so many fucking books back in the day. I've watched so many YouTube videos, so many podcasts, listened to so many audiobooks, read so many books for myself, or physical books. And to get to this point, back in the day, you have to spend all your fucking time studying, dude. I can do these things just because like my phone's here with me all the time. I got the time and the earbuds and all the shit that I need to listen to things and watch things. So I really can do it any time. And that's my point. That's why I don't like asking for help. That's why I dog on my generation so damn much. It's because we have this supercomputer, we have the ability, we have the potential. Why aren't we utilizing it? And I understand, I heard this on a podcast yesterday, that back in the day it was a little bit easier to know what you're supposed to be doing and what you're not supposed to be doing, because there was a path. Like, you knew what your ancestors wanted you to do and what they didn't want you to do. It was all written down, written out. You, like the Romans, and religions, Christianity and shit like that. There's been this path laid out, and in this time there's no fucking path. And when you have no path, it does look like things are harder. You don't know what you want to do. So a lot of people fucking just throw themselves in college, or they fucking start fucking themselves over like I used to. And we waste our time and we waste our potential rather than fucking trying to reach the full potential of our being. The full, whatever it is, it means, moment, I want to reach that full experience. Whatever that means, dude. The height of it. Whatever you, like, how, as high as I can get. That's the only reason I work out and do all the things I do, is because I'm trying to line everything up. And I don't understand why people don't want to do that. Why wouldn't you line everything up and give yourself the best possible chance to succeed? Instead, if you BedRot, I'm sorry, but that's disgusting to me. Come on now. You're fucking sitting in bed all day. I did that as a kid. I used to fucking sit in bed all day and watch YouTube and do absolutely nothing. But the problem with that is, it's such a waste of fucking time. That's okay when you're a little kid, when you have nothing better to do. But as you start to get older, you start to gain more responsibility. And that's why all these older people just sit on the fucking couch all day and watch TV after work. Nobody fucking does anything. And it irritates me to my fucking being, dude. Because our society's just falling apart. It's wasting away. That bedrotting bullshit is what's causing it. People are lazy as fuck. And I'm lazy as fuck myself, dude. It may not look like it, but I'm still lazy as shit. And I still have my own problems and still have things I need to figure out. That's why I don't sit here and try to educate anybody. These things are literally just for me to talk. It's not I thought I could educate people, but it's kind of evolved. It's evolving itself. And I don't really have control over what the fuck this thing turns into anymore. All I do is post. Whatever happens after that, it happens. Like, I don't have any control, and I've accepted that. But the thing is, that's all this thing is for me to just sit here and talk about how I feel and what I think. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But, like, that's what I need. I need something to where I could just sit and fucking get my thoughts out and lay them out and get them to make sense. Because it doesn't always work in your brain. Your brain's like a small container for thought. If you get that's why I talk to myself a lot and get the thought out, is because if you're just keeping things in your container all the time and bouncing them around, you're going to feel like a piece of shit. And that brings me back to, like, people pretending to be okay. I hate that. If you're pretending to be okay, let me tell you right now, nobody believes you're okay, dude. Nobody believes you're okay. Nobody believes you're chilling. Nobody believes that things are going well for you. You can't pretend that shit. I can look in somebody's eyes on just from a picture, and I think I've said this, and know what they're feeling, know if they're sad, happy, or whatever the fuck it is, because I study people. I sit there and I watch people. That's how I know over the course of 2-3 weeks if I want to hang out with somebody or not every day. It's because I study people and I watch them, how they behave, how they act, how they react to stress and adversity, how they fucking handle themselves in all these different situations. I watch them live. That's essentially all I'm doing. It's watching people live. I watch people live their lives. I don't tell them how to live their life because I don't believe in that. I don't want people to tell me how to live, so why the fuck would I tell anybody else how to live? That's my motto, dude. I live by that. So if I get aggressive towards you because you pulled something out, like, oh, dude, you're doing this, and I don't like that. If it's valid, then fine. I'll fucking accept it. I'll change it. But if it's just like, hey, man, I don't like the way you walk, that's kind of dogging. I can't say that. I was just going to say walk on the carpet, I guess, because Chance used to get mad at me for walking on the carpet. The thing is, that carpet's fucked up already. It's covered in dirt. Me walking with my shoes on and isn't going to make that motherfucker any worse. It's not even white anymore. That's the way I see things. And the fact that I just don't like being told what to do. I never have and never will. I don't like being. I listen. That's what I've been saying. Like, I listen to my lead and I listen to my supervisor at work because these motherfuckers actually respect me and they know my worth. They don't treat me like a piece of shit. And if I'm treated like a piece of shit right off the rip, I'm not. You think I'm gonna fucking treat you with respect? I'll try my best because I don't like disrespecting people in whatever way. I talk a lot of shit. I talk shit to Chance. I talk shit to other people because it's fun. I have fun talking shit. That's the only reason I do it. And comedy makes me feel better. 'Cause life fucking sucks sometimes. I know it, and I've said that. It's not like everything's sunshine and rainbows, dude. Life fucking sucks. We just have to keep accepting it and keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't get stuck in these fucking modes of thinking with depression and anxiety and PTSD. I understand they're real. I understand they exist, but you can't fucking sit here and tell me that you can't accomplish anything because of what your dad did to you. Fucking 60, or not 60, but if you're my age, fucking the way my dad treated me in my childhood set me up and now I can't accomplish anything. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. Maybe you have a lot of mental issues. I know I do. I'm fucked up in the head, dude. But that doesn't mean that it's your parents' fault or this person's fault or that person's fault. It's time for you to fucking figure it out, especially if you're past the age of 18. Quit whining, quit bitching, quit moaning, and fucking get shit done. We have fucking 80 years left if you're my age. If things don't fucking change, if longevity research doesn't crack something to where we live like 300 years, or we get bionics, or Neuralink makes us live longer, whatever the fuck happens in the future, if we live from this point right goddamn now, we have 100 years if we're lucky. If we don't fucking get hit by a car or shot or fucking stabbed or whatever the fuck ways that the human body will fail and fall apart, if we make it to 100 years, that's not that fucking long, dude. And you're gonna sit here and waste it in bed or waste it bitching and moaning about somebody, something, whatever the fuck you want to do, or fucking, ooh. I hate it, dude. And I used to do it myself. And that's why I don't like fucking seeing it. So I wasted like three, 2, 3 years fucking being a depressed, sad, lonely guy. And I know it's not as simple as just getting out of your fucking depression, because depression doesn't work that way. But you just have to do something. That's what me and Chance were talking about yesterday. Just do something. Do something. Pick up your socks off the floor. Fucking clean your room. Fucking wash the dishes. Do something. You need to fucking create dopamine within your brain that makes you feel something. It's meaningful dopamine. Scrolling the phone all fucking day is not meaningful dopamine. Yeah, you're getting dopamine, but you feel like shit after. I don't care who you are. If you think that you're not going to feel like shit because of scrolling on the phone, you must not know how your fucking biology works. And I think that's a lot of people's problem too, is we are so stupid now when it comes to biology and science and evolution and all that different shit. We don't even know how our own bodies and minds work. Like, I'm saying this as if I know how my brain works. Nobody knows how this fucking thing works. The body's pretty simple. It has certain things it does and biological things it takes care of, but it has its own intelligence, and it does its own thing most of the time. If somebody comes by, we'll just sit them down and talk to them. See what the fuck they think. I don't know what this is, man. I hope it's not a rant. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not looking at it through a negative lens. I'm just looking at it objectively. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are we so goddamn lazy and stupid and letting ourselves waste away into nothing? Such a waste of potential. Such a waste of time. Just give me a second. I love so hard, man. When I say I love you guys after this shit every time, I mean it. I fucking mean it. To the depths of my soul that I love every single person who watches this thing. But human beings are flawed. We have our problems, and you're not stuck in them. I know it seems like it, and it seems like you're never getting out, but you're not fucking stuck. These problems are not you. You are you, and you have a certain set of problems, and they may not even be able to be considered as problems, because if you think about it, nothing is a problem. Everything just is. Like if you run into somebody like while you're driving, let's say you hit somebody, okay? It's not a problem. You have okay. What I mean by that is it's not a problem because you exchange information, you guys get your cars fixed, problem solved. But the thing is, our brain creates a problem through emotion and anxiety and all this shit. Then it's like, ah, and it starts freaking out and causing problems. You make things a problem. It's perspective. If you look at things differently, you won't have those problems. It won't even be a problem anymore. Like when girls don't fucking like me, dude, I've been sitting in this shit. I've lived in the friend zone my entire life. I've given up on all that, dude. I've given up on trying to make women like me because I don't give a fuck anymore. Who cares? If they like me or not. I'm respectful and I try to be as loving as a person as possible, but I don't care if somebody wants to date me or fucking settle down with me or none of that shit. I'll find somebody one day who fucking does respect me and does love me. I'm not in a hurry, dude. I'm not in a fucking hurry. And everybody else isn't. You shouldn't be in a hurry, but you should fucking do as much as you can. Like, get as much done in one day, because then the next day you don't have as much to do. And the thing about working out and meditation and all this other shit is you have to do it. It's like taking medicine. That's the way I look at the gym. That's why I feel like such a big piece of shit when I take off the gym. Because it becomes a medicine. It's literally something that you have to do, like eating, sleeping, or breathing. It's just something you have to do. Our body needs a certain amount of movement, certain amount of exertion. It needs to get done. And if you go 3, 4, 5 days without doing it, you're going to feel like a fucking loser. And then you're going to make excuses for yourself, like, oh, I'm not a loser. I just could go this day. And you're going to procrastinate until you never go again. Our brains are tricky. They're not always fucking straightforward, but listen, if you put enough knowledge, and you understand enough knowledge, and you fucking work hard enough, have enough discipline, mental endurance, fucking physical, mental, spiritual strength, you can get shit done. I'm saying this as a person who gets shit done. I don't get as much done as I'd like to. I want to be rich by now. Everybody does. But it's not how that works. You have to fucking sit here and grind it out, fucking suffer and suffer and suffer. A podcast I was listening to yesterday was talking about a Marcus Aurelius quote, and it was talking about how Marcus Aurelius quoted like, you must be the rocks that the waves beat down. Like on the fucking shore where the waves are coming in. Boom, 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 boom. That's fucking you. You're the rock, dude. Slowly getting smoothed down over time. Just getting beat the fuck down. And you just have to take it. That's it. That's all it is, dude. That's life. Unfortunately, nobody asked to be here either. Like, nobody. You think anybody was asked to fucking be conceived? No. It's not how it works. Nobody asked to be here. Nobody wanted to be here. But we have to make the most of what the fuck we have. And this life can be amazing if you just want it to be. And you just put in the effort for it to be. But nobody wants to put in the effort. I'm so disconnected from my own generation. And just people in general for the most part, dude. That's why I don't talk to people. And I'm pretty anti-fucking social because I don't understand most people. I understand them on like a purely biological and animalistic level. But beyond that, their minds make no sense. I get that everybody's mind is wired differently and like we all have fucked up trauma and fucked up connections in there. But at the end of the day, if I can fucking get to this spot with all the fucking odds that were against me, dude, everything that fucking was trying to stop me, my own brain, my own body, the drugs, everything that I fucking ran into, the fucking shitty ass women that I was with in the past, dude. And then there was one good one, I suppose I should say, one good one and like 9 shitty ones, dude. My body count ain't that high because I don't fuck with people like that. I hate fucking around. I hate wasting time. For from those 9 people, I learned real fast that you're fucking around and you're going to feel like a real fucking piece of shit, dude. You're going to feel like a loser because you're fucking with no love. You and this person have just agreed that we don't care about each other. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at just friends with benefits or just fucking and then going on your merry way, dude. Because you both agree, hey, I don't respect you enough to love you and stay with you and have this connection and relationship with you. I just respect you enough to fuck you and leave. What the fuck? And everybody just looks at that as that's okay. Everybody, even women. Women should fucking, I don't mean to be like a dick or something, but women, you're off the rails fucking. You're supposed to be the one fucking being social and respectful and loving and caring. That's what a mom is it not? My mom wasn't that way, but that's how most moms are supposed to be. Those maternal instincts are supposed to kick in, and all that you're worried about are your babies and how they succeed in the world. And that's how it's supposed to work. But people don't know where the fuck they are anymore. We're so lost as a species. And if you look back into history and shit, it's easy where you should go from here. Like, obviously, we don't know the future, but from the past, you can figure out how to live right now and how to live in the best way possible with all the fucking trials and tribulations. But, like, why waste your time? Why waste your fucking time? I don't understand that. And maybe it doesn't seem like a waste of time because you're sitting there and you're fucking going to work or doing this, doing that. But listen, if you're not working on yourself in every facet of the fucking way you can, like every facet of life, in health wise, mentally wise, spiritually wise, relationship wise, friendship wise, everything should be fucking your top priority. And I'm not saying that you should worry about it. I'm not saying that you should worry about it as if like get all this anxiety and this and these shitty feelings because you're not accomplishing everything at once. You're not supposed to accomplish everything at once, dude. I didn't accomplish all this at once. It took me 4 or 5 years to get to this fucking spot. And I'm still fucked up in the head. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know a goddamn thing besides what I talk about, dude. That's all I fucking know. Okay? I learn a lot to help myself and help other people by extension because I realize that it helps me. That's the only reason I'm trying to help other people is because I realize that I'm helping myself get to a point. I realize people are starting to see me differently. People are treating me differently. And that made me realize I'm onto something. I'm not just a loser anymore. I'm not just a fucking piece of shit anymore. I'm doing something with my fucking life. That's why I stay on track. Is because I fucking took forever to get to this spot. 4 or 5 years of grinding my fucking dick and balls off to get to this spot. And guess what? If 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 actually let me think. Yeah, 4 or 5 fucking years, dude. And let me tell you, if I just stopped right here, started bedrotting, being a lazy fucking piece of shit, putting all my responsibility and all my problems on everybody else, guess what? 4 or 5 years just sitting around doing absolutely nothing, I'm back to where I fucking started. That's why I don't sit around. That's why I don't slack off. That's why I fucking keep grinding it out. Is because I don't fucking want to do all that shit. I'm not trying to get to a point where I'm fucking back where I started. I don't ever want to be back where I started because I was a real big piece of shit. I don't know, man. Took me a long time to get here. There's a lady coming. I'm going to just keep talking like it's normal. Took me a long time to get here, and I want to see other people succeed and do well. And it hurts me bad when they can't. When people are just lazy, especially my generation. A lot of my generation just wants to sit around, do absolutely nothing, and just fucking. We created a term called bed rotting. Why the hell are we sitting in bed all day doing absolutely nothing? That's stupid. You're wasting your life. We're young. We got all the time in the fucking world. You're not utilizing it. What is wrong with you? I get you have mental issues and all these other problems, but like that doesn't work for me. It doesn't work to just sit around and do nothing all the time. Hi. How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, puppy.
Say hi, Pep.
Oh,
Yeah, she's pretty shy.
it's okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm surprised she's not barking.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
It's a pretty puppy.
Oh, thanks. She's old. I love her.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just want to see people succeed, and it bothers me when people are just wasting their time doing nothing, especially when we're so young. I get we have so much time, but we really don't. Time goes so fast, especially as you get older. It just goes away. As a kid, you have all the time in the world, but once you're an adult, dude, you got all these responsibilities you got to take care of. You got all these things you got to do. And then time just starts to dwindle away slowly till it's all boxed in. And I don't want that. I don't want that for anybody. I don't know, man. We could probably end this thing, but I don't know if I want to or not. That was a really pretty puppy. I think it was a blue heeler or something. I'm not sure what kind of dog it was. The lady was nice too. That's what I like about out here. Everybody's nice. If you come out in the middle of the woods, everybody's usually nice. Unless there's like that one weirdo. I'm probably that one weirdo that's talking to himself, I guess. But you come out here and just enjoy time by yourself, you'll see a lot of fucking awesome people out here that are genuinely happy with themselves. And they want to succeed and want to live. And it's amazing to see. But I don't know, man. I'm in this thing.
I love you guys. Bye.